What is going on? Really? Oh my gosh. Is that Detective the murderer? Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next part of MV2 on episode. I need to call James to let him know I'm okay. I was so grateful for having James in my life. I don't know how I would have enjoyed all of this without him. He kept me sane and fighting. He's not picking up, but he asked me to give him a call as soon as I reached home. I'll try again. He must be busy at the crime scene. Now that I was alone, I found my thoughts wandering back to that awful note that somebody had put in my locker. I haven't forgotten you. I felt my skin crawl as I stared at the creepy note. Gabby had been the first person to break into my locker and draw on my photo, but she was dead now. How could this be happening again? It was like I was trapped in a reoccurring nightmare. I stared at it, trying to see if there was anything at all that could give me a clue. This person had cut out letters from magazines and newspapers, so I didn't even have handwriting to go on, except for that creepy smiley face. That was hand-drawn, as if whoever did it couldn't resist adding an extra creepy touch. What a sicko. We can keep the note, or we can burn the creepy note. I definitely want to keep it because it could help in the investigations. I decided to keep the note, creepy as it was. Maybe I would be able to find out who made it. It suddenly hit me again like a ton of bricks. Jazz was dead. Dead at 18 years old. We had grown up together, and now I would never see or talk to her ever again. Message from May. Everything alright? I'm fine. Was checking to make sure everything was all locked up. Sorry if I made you worry. Message from May. No problem. I just assumed you were talking to James on the phone, but my mom wanted me to text you and check anyway. I actually tried calling him, but he's not answering. Which is weird because he specifically told me to call him when I reached home. Message from May. Maybe try calling the station. You don't think it's weird if I called the station looking for him? Nah, you're his girlfriend. You have every right to call him at his workplace, right? May's right. I'll try calling him at the station. Let's see. Okay, I've got the number of the station. Hello? Is Detective Mayfair there, please? Oh, I just wanted to ask if I could speak to him, please. It's just, he's not answering his cell, and what do you mean? He's being held up in custody? Questioning a suspect? No, I said he's being held in custody for questioning. I don't understand. He is the #1 suspect in this case right now. James is the #1 suspect. James was innocent. I believe that with all of my heart. Someone was trying to set him up. I had said that I wouldn't investigate by myself anymore, but I had to do whatever I could to clear his name. Just why am I being questioned? We'll ask the questions, if you don't mind. Before we get started, is there anything you'd like to tell us, James? Yeah, that whatever led you to think you're on is wrong, and you're wasting valuable time questioning me while the killer is out there planning his next move. Come off it, Mayfair. Where were you yesterday at 6 in the evening? I was at home. I left the station at 5:30, as you know. Can anyone vouch for you being home at that time? No, I was alone. Okay, and did you go straight home? No, I stopped by Claremont High School and picked up Yammy to give her a lift home. Why did you do that? What is your relationship with this girl? Yeah. Why did you do that? Just so you know, Stone, this girl is one of the cheerleaders that are on our watch list. I am aware. It's extremely disturbing that Mayfair, as the detective in charge of this case, would get involved with one of the potential victims, a high school student. I don't have to explain anything to you. Lee. Could you get me a coffee, please? Okay. Now, I do need you to tell me exactly what your relationship with this girl is, and why Lee seems to be so upset about it. I'm dating Yammy. She's my neighbor and we talked a lot, and I don't know. It just happened. Her parents are divorcing and her dad took the only family car. She used to walk to and from school every day. But once it became clear that the killer was targeting cheerleaders from Claremont High, I felt that it wasn't safe for her to walk alone like that. So I offered to give her a ride to school every day, since she lived just next door from me, and the school is on my way to the station. As for why Lee seems to have a problem with this, you'll have to ask her. I see. You understand that this doesn't look good for you? No, I don't understand anything. I mean, if you want to accuse me of being unprofessional, fine. But why am I being treated like a suspect now? Because it is apparent that the killer has an obsession with the cheerleaders from this school. Just what exactly are you accusing me of? That I got close to her because I want to? What? Kill her? That's ridiculous. Is it though? It gives you access to her that you wouldn't otherwise have. Tell me, Mayfair, what happened with your sister? She killed herself. Yes. But why did she kill herself? She was being bullied by cheerleaders from her school, wasn't she? This is ridiculous. You think I'm killing cheerleaders because of what happened to my sister? I spoke with the therapist who counseled you and your parents. She told me that you were very angry with cheerleaders. All cheerleaders. You blamed them for what happened to your sister. You said, and I quote, "Those vain, vicious, vapid idiots killed my sister." She expressed concern that you seem to generalize all cheerleaders. That was fresh after the death of my sister. I obviously had some issues to work through, which is why I spoke with a therapist to help me work through them. Obviously, my anger and generalization of cheerleaders was unreasonable. Yammy actually helped me realize that. But you can't be looking at me as a suspect just because of that. That isn't enough reason to hold me here. So, what is going on? Really? Oh my gosh. Is that detective the murderer? What is going on is that somebody tipped us off. Forensics searched your car and found this. What is that? Hair strands. It's hair, Mayfair. Jasmine's hair. Forensics found strands of her hair in your car. So tell me, Mayfair, what was Jasmine doing in your car? Jazz has never been in my car. You deny it. Then what is her hair doing in your car, Mayfair? I don't know. Like I said, Mayfair, it's not looking good for you at all. Maybe you should start coming clean. Someone is setting me up. Come on. Think about it. So many things don't add up. What about the stains on the cheerleading costumes? Maybe you had an accomplice. An accomplice? I'm not answering any more questions until I have legal representation. Also, I'd like to make some phone calls, please. Fine. The next morning. Is he still not picking up? No, they must have taken his phone. It's going to be alright. Is it, Mom? I had barely slept last night. I couldn't seem to stop crying. I couldn't believe that James was being questioned as a suspect. It was just insane. For what it's worth, Yammy, I do believe that James is innocent, and the truth will come to light sooner or later. Now, I think it's best if you stay home today. I don't have a car to drive you to school, and in your current emotional state, with the killer still out there, I think it's best if you don't go to school today. I'll call the school to let them know. I'm going to make chicken pie for lunch today. Go change out of your uniform and try not to worry too much, okay? Okay. I should text May. At least there's still May left. They arrested James as a suspect. He's being held for questioning. Can't get a hold of him. What? WTF? Also, I'm not going to school today. Mom thinks it's better if I stay home. Me too. My parents are freaking out. I overheard them talking this morning. They're thinking about sending me to my aunt's place in Connecticut. At least until the killer has been found. Connecticut? I'm going to be completely alone. What do you want to reply? That's a good idea. You'll be safe there. Oh, please don't go to Connecticut. We want her to be safe, and that's probably the best idea for her. So, it's a good idea. I don't want to go to Connecticut. My entire life is here. You're the only friend I have left. Tears welled up in my eyes. May was the best. I never knew how much I needed my friends until they were almost all gone. I just want you to stay alive. Come back after the killer is caught. Yeah, no way am I going and leaving you here all alone with a psycho killer stalking you. I was crying happy tears right now. Unknown number. Hello? James! Yammy, listen, I have to keep this short. There's been a terrible mistake. And guys, that is where today's part has ended. Do we think James is actually a suspect in the crime? Or is it the new detective? Honestly, I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy today's video, leave a like on it so it lets me know to continue. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Yammy, your channel sweet just like some candy, hot just like Miami. Yeah, a hit deserves a Grammy. You like it, so subscribe. Let it take you for a ride. Post a comment, you gon' see that purple hair go side to side. Watch it go side to side. And don't forget she got that merch to buy.